Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and hop right in. Hey Nikki, so lately I've been feeling like I'm in a constant mentality of wanting things. It's really making me feel bad about myself, as if I'm overly selfish and like I'm not realizing what I already have. When I'm shopping with friends, I always feel like I'm obligated to buy things as if it's a competition to see who has the most money. Do you have any advice for shopaholics like me? Okay, so this feeling of like consumerism, like constantly wanting something new, is not just you. Like, I don't want you to beat yourself up and think that you just have some weird problem. I would say probably most people in the whole planet struggle with that, even in, you know, I think it's a human emotion. It's not necessarily just the huge consumer issue we have in America. I think even if you get to countries maybe where they don't have as much, you're still going to find the same thing, because it's an emotion of wanting more and wanting the next thing, and it often distracts you from things that are going on in your own life if you focus on the next thing, like, oh, I want that, I want that, I want that. And greed is kind of just a human emotion, like just wanting lots of things. But going back to the first thing of distracting you from what's going on, I am actually some people might argue this with me using this word, former, but I consider myself a former shopaholic. I had a problem in high school and right out of high school where I seriously think I bought something new every single day of the week. Every single day I would buy something, like a new shirt, a new bag, a new pair of shoes, a necklace, something, every single day of the week. I didn't have the money to be doing that. I was blowing all of my money. Well, no, let me back up. I did have money because I've been working since I was 14, but I wasn't saving any of it. I was spending all of it. And I managed to get in some credit card debt on top of that. So I spent all of my money on clothes, shoes, jewelry, everything. Now, that being said, I really love that stuff. It's something that I really like, but it was overboard, and it was coming from this place of like wanting to fill a need, because if I wouldn't shop, I would feel really depressed. And I realized, like, I'm not addressing whatever issues I need to address. I'm just going out and spending money to put a Band-Aid over them. And the reason I knew also that it was a problem and it wasn't just fun, this is a good way to tell, okay? This is a good way to tell where you're shopping from and kind of weed through whether you're a shopaholic, what kind of like place and emotion you're shopping from, is if, for me anyways, after you shop, if you feel gross. Like, you get home and you kind of feel guilty and kind of gross, and you sit there and you're kind of just like, ugh, then you know you weren't shopping from the right place. Because I don't think shopping is wrong. I love shopping. I love buying things. Like, honestly, you should spend your money on things that you like, because otherwise I don't really think there's a point to be like working so much. I mean, I know you have to provide a life for your family and provide for people, and that's the point, but also you want to enjoy some of your hard work as well too. So I'm not saying shopping is wrong. I'm saying over the top shopping. And if you feel gross afterwards and you're feeling bad, then you know it wasn't coming from just a place of like, ooh, I just want to shop, or like, oh, I needed that. It's coming from a place of like, you were trying to fill something. So, my advice to you would maybe to either cut cold turkey for a little while and not buy anything for a while, or put yourself on a budget. That would be my advice for you. And when you feel the emotions, like whatever emotions you feel from not buying things, deal with it. Take some time sitting alone in your bedroom, maybe journaling. Maybe you need to just take care of the things that you have. I've said that before. Maybe when you're dealing with these emotions, do something in your life that's kind of like starting over. Like, go through your room, clean your room top to bottom, clean your sheets, clean your bed, organize your closet, clean your shoes, like stitch up any holes in clothes, and take that time to really look at the stuff you have, love it, appreciate it, and maybe that's where you need. And then after that, just sit in your room, your space, whatever, and just kind of think and maybe journal, like, why do I do this? Like, why do I shop so much? That would be my advice to you, because I'm definitely a former alcoholic. I'm not a former alcoholic. I don't even like to drink very much. Former shopaholic. And it's a fine line, I will say. Some of you might laugh at me, but like being on YouTube, like sometimes I want to buy things because I'm like, oh, that'd be fun to put on my YouTube channel. But I have to sit there and ask myself, do I really want this for my YouTube channel, or is this something I really need, or am I just going back to old habits? The reason I said alcoholic was because I was gonna give an example. It feels sometimes like a former alcoholic trying to become a wine tester for, like a wine taster for a living. That's kind of how I feel sometimes on YouTube. Like I'm a former shopaholic who now makes YouTube videos about like fashion and beauty and stuff like that. So I feel ya, but it's something that you will feel much better about when you master. I don't think I'm 100% cured. I think I still have some spending issues, but it's definitely keep your standards and your morals strong. You know, like if you are vowing not to hook up with a guy, you know, unless you're in a committed relationship or whatever. I don't know what hookup means, kissing, making out, whatever it is to you.